Okay, so I'm going to make a sheet for the floor plan. Okay, and in the beginning steps I'm going to be little quickly. So I'm going to create a new file and AutoCAD template, AutoCAD ISO. We already checked the units are millimeters. I'm just going to get rid of the grid. Of course, the layout too will be deleted. And as per the listed drawing, what is the drawing name? Next one, I guess 102. So I'll keep it 102. Right. Okay. Now, when we made the sheet for the listed drawing, what we did is that we went to the layout and extract the title frame. Okay, so let's say I'm going to do the same thing. I went to the layout again. I'm removing the object which is there, XR, enter. So drawing, and I'm going to select the frame. Okay, to be very quickly, like page setup manager, new. I remember I need every of you to have the same name. A3 printing. Okay, drawing to PDF, ISO full bleed A3, window, center the plot. Because I don't have the CTP, I'm just setting something. That's okay. Set current and close. Right? If you do 10 times, you will be quickly. I mean, like, it's not a big deal to do quickly. Right, so we have the sheet ready now. So before, in the last sheet, we did the listed drawing. And now what we're doing is the floor plan. Okay, this is the only difference between the listed drawing and the other plans. Here we have brought the sheet in the layout. So do any of you remember how many working spaces we have in AutoCAD? How many working spaces we have in AutoCAD?
3 working spaces.
What?
Model.
Okay. No, we have 2 working spaces, model and layout. Layout 1, 2, 3, 100 is also, it's called as the one layout only. Okay, so we have model and the layout. So when you're working in the plans, where you are working, in the model or the layout? Model. So when you're working in the plans, you're working in the model. Okay, when you're working in the sheets, you're working in the layout. So this is the difference. When you're working in the plans, you're working in the model only. In the beginning of the course, you even don't know like layout. You're not bothered about the layout because you're not doing anything in the layout. But the layouts are mainly used for making the sheets and the drawing output. Okay, so what I did is that I brought the sheet and I have already adjusted everything. Now I want to bring the which plan? Floor plan. Floor plan. Sorry, side plan. The next one is side plan. So okay, I skip it. So maybe we can do next. So I need to rename this as, I have to rename this as A-103. Okay. Now the question is that how I am going to bring my floor plan? XREF. So I just type the XREF command. So I am going to my drawing and I'll go to the plan folder and I'm,
Do we not make a separate layer for extra?
of course we have to make a separate layer for the XREF. So I just missed it, so I have to go back and create a layer XREF and I'm going to click OK, close, and then I'm going to click on the drawing and I go back to the plans, floor plan, and I'm going to say open. It's taking a time because we are attaching a plan. Right, this is something we have to understand and remember. I am doing something wrong, but I just want to explain you. We brought the sheet in the layout. Now I am attaching the floor plan. But where is my floor plan? In actual drawing, where is the floor plan? In the model. So two things. One is your floor plans. One is your plans. Other is the frame. Frame you are going to attach in the layout. Plans you are going to attach in the model. Okay. So this is wrong. I'm going to cancel this step. I just cancel this step. Now what I will do? I will go to the model. And then I'm going to the attach drawing. And I'm going to say whatever the my plan. Floor plan I'm going to say open. And I will say when the message is coming, okay. So it's still working down. Okay, I can see the floor plan now, but it's not visible. So it's very simple. I can press Z enter, E enter. So my floor plan is here. And now this is the mistake. You see, when I'm pressing the floor plan, Z enter, E enter, my floor plan is not coming in the center of the window because I can see a small object here, right? And these objects can be making a problem for you in the sheet unless you are expert. So to avoid any problems, I'm just going to select this drawing and I'm going to right click. I'm going to say open XREF. So you can open the XREF from here, or you can just select it and say open XREF. Okay, yeah, from the top also open. So my file is opening. I'm just going back to that object. So that's why I'm always telling that whenever you're closing the drawing, before closing drawing, always press Z enter, E enter. So that will zoom up, and if you have any objects which are unwanted, because like you have a problem when you're going to copy the grid head, it's jumping somewhere, and then finally when you press Z enter, E enter, you can find that it's spread all over the drawings. So you have to press Z enter, E enter, and you're going to delete it. And I'm going to say close, save the drawing. So instantly I will get a message. Right, instantly I'm getting a message here. But sometimes if you have your installation is not done correctly, or if you have the problem in your AutoCAD, the message will not come. Okay, so if your message is not coming, there are a lot of ways to reload the drawing. The first way is that you can right click and say reload, or you can just select this and right click and say okay, I think this option again here is not done. So I'm going back here and say reload. Okay, so now I can press Z enter, E enter. Right, so my drawing is free of the small items anywhere spread in the drawing. So till here it is clear. Right, so now I'm going, if you're making any changes, you will get a message down. But sometime if you don't get the message, so you're going to the drawing, right click and say reload. Reload means if whatever the changes are done there, it will reload itself and apply the changes in our current drawing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going back to the layout. Right, now the question is that we have learned the XREF command. See, in the beginning class when I took XREF only as a theory, like we didn't do anything. In the next class we did a small portion of XREF, and then now you are very familiar with the XREF. In the same way, we will be studying a new topic that is called as the viewport. Okay, that's called as a viewport, because now where is your drawing? Actually, where is your plan? Model. But can you see here? No. So with the help of the viewport, you can bring the drawing from the model to the viewport. Actually, it's not bringing. You can see from the model to the viewport. Okay, so but before that, I'm going to type one new layer that will be called as the MV, and I'll keep the same color, set current and close. MV is like a model view or model viewport. So the layer is MV. The command is also the same, like how I am keeping the scheme for XREF. The layer is the same, command is the same. Model view is also the layer is the same and the command is the same. So I'm going to type MV. So I go to the corner, for instance. Now I can see my drawing here. Okay, let me see the preview. So when you print, your drawing will be looking something like this. Okay, right, and again the image frame is here, so we can image frame enter 0 enter. Okay, but okay, fine. I know this is a step is a little bit tricky,
We make a new layer first, right?
so I'm going to delete it first. You understand till layer, right? We are going to make a new layer called as MV. Okay, and I'm going to type the same command MV enter MV from internal, not the outside, from internal end to the internal end here. So what is happening is that the viewport is bringing like a surface. It's like a background. You know, if I move my cursor here, I cannot select anything. You got it? It's like a background only. Okay, fine. The next thing is that I'm going to the viewport and I'm going to the properties. So when I click the properties, it's written here, this is the viewport. Okay, exactly, this is what the point, like this is what we did. That's what I was trying to explain you. The first step what we did, in the layout we attach the sheet, and where we attach our plan, model. Then how to bring the model from the how to bring the plan from the model to the layout? MV.
You create a layer for
I create a layer to be,
But sir, I created still
no, layer I created, because if you can bring without the layer creation, because we are going a little bit systematic. You are creating a layer with the same name, and as soon as you click MV is like a boundary. So okay, let's see something different. See, I'm going to type MV again, and I'm going to say MV only in this area only. So I'll get the full plan only this much only. So how much you're going to create the boundary, that I mean, like in that area going to see your full plan, but we will keep the same boundary full. Okay,
So we can only do MV for whatever is there in this model or anything else also.
again I didn't get you.
Like if you want to import the furniture plan in this same sheet, can we do it
Yes,
with extract or with
you the extra, okay, let's go back to this question. It's a nice one. Let's see, I want to bring the furniture plan here. So what I will do,
extract?
I will go to the model first, and then I will type XR enter, attach, and analyze the furniture plan. I will say okay. Okay, this is a good question, that when I'm going to attach the furniture plan, is it going to come in the same location of the floor plan or no?
Yes, because the scale is
Is it going to come on the same location or different location?
same.
the same thing.
My question is that the floor plan is already here, right? When I'm going to bring the furniture, is the furniture going to come in the same room exactly how we done, or is it going to come in different place?
Same location.
The scale is the same.
Because it's 0, 0,
Same.
0.
You everybody got the question, because this is an important question and this is the last time to understand this. After that, we may not get the chance to discuss about this one. I have a floor plan. I am going to get my furniture plan. Is the furniture plan coming on the top of floor plan, or it is going to come here and there?
Should be.
On top? Sorry?
Do we have to remove the floor plan first?
No. I want the floor plan. I need the floor plan, and I need the furniture plan to come on top of floor plan. So is it going to come on top of floor plan or no? First thing.
It will come if we select it from corner to corner.
No, we are not going to set anything. I'm just going to say okay only. Okay, this is what is the insertion point. Do you remember? Did we change the insertion point anytime during the course? Right. So that's what I'm telling you all. I mean, like, keep the insertion point always 0, 0, 0. It's not for me and not for you personally. It's for the whole class. You take from anybody any of your drawing and attach, it will come in the same place. Why? Because you're always following 0, 0, 0. So that's what is so important. Like I told you in the beginning, don't change this 0, 0, 0. If you change this, then your plans will be scattered. So always try to keep it 0, 0, 0, and then as soon as you press enter, okay, the furniture will come in the same place. And as soon as your furniture is in the model, I go to the layout. Okay, my question is, if I go to the layout, I'm going to see the furniture there or no?
Yes. But sir, my one gives a vision.
Wait, I'm going to get the furniture there or no? Or I have to create another viewport?
Or not to create another one.
Okay, this is a question again. I have how many files here?
Two.
Floor plan and the?
Furniture.
Okay, so one question is clear that in one file you can attach how many XRF? As many as you need it. Now the question is that for the floor plan you already created the viewport or MV, same. I'm going to call it as a viewport now. So already you created the viewport and you have the floor plan in your layout, right? Now I attach the furniture plan. So when I go to the layout, I need to create another viewport or the furniture will come by itself.
It will come by itself. We have to create another one. No.
It will come by itself.
No, again to put MV.
That's my question. Do we need to put MV again or no?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the layout.
It's already there.
It's already there. So one MV is enough. Once you put the MV, whatever there is in the model, if you have 100 files also, will come directly in one MV. Okay?
Okay, the question now is when I
Sir, I have one down.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like, I know. If your plan is misplaced, then we have to sit and sort it out what is the problem. So that
No, but I put 0, 0, 0 on an insertion, but still it's not the correct place.
then we have to check maybe why it is like that. Okay, so till here it is clear because we have some more topics to be done, but I'm just going to go for one step only. I'm going to click the viewport. Okay, see, if you see the properties, it's a bit different. As soon as I'm going to select the viewport, it's a bit different. In the viewport I need only two things. The first thing is that custom scale. I'm going to make it 0.01. Okay, and display lock, yes, if you want to take a picture, I mean, like, this is important for me. Once you make the viewport, you're going to say custom scale 0.01 and display lock as yes, and then I'm going to see the preview.
0.01.
Yes, for all the drawings it's going to 0.01. That's it. This my plan is ready. I can make the view PDF.
And then display log.
Yes,
So in the properties?
but you have to select the viewport, then you will get the display log property.
What does that do once we...
Yes.
Okay, what is you create